I'm still setting two plates at the table, watching the steam rise from a cup that isn't yours. The silence here is getting loud, it's heavy. I'm tracing circles on the wooden counter floorboards. You left your sweater hanging on the hallway hook. You still hold the ghost of how we used to be. Now I'm just a stranger in a house we built, searching for the version of you that loved me. And now we're just fading shadows of us, blurring at the edges, turning into dust. I'm reaching out for hands that aren't there to hold, watching every promise we made turn to gold and cold. The light is dying out, and I'm losing the rush of the way it felt before. We were just fading shadows of us. I saw your car turn down a different street today, and for a second my heart forgot we're done. I almost called to tell you that the sky looks gray, but you're not the one I talk to when there's no sun. It's funny how the forever we both swore we had could disappear like breath against a window pane. I'm just a memory trying to forget, a little bit of wreckage left out in the rain. Yeah, we're just fading shadows of us, blurring at the edges, turning into dust. I'm reaching out for hands that aren't there to hold, watching every promise we made turn to gold and cold. The light is dying out, and I'm losing the rush of the way it felt before. We were just fading shadows of us. Do you ever look back and wonder where it went, the exact moment the fire burned out? Or was it a slow leak, a quiet descent, until there was nothing left to scream about? Now I'm just haunting the corners of this room, waiting for a sun that's never gonna rise. But I'll miss the shadow of you the most. Fading shadows, just shadows, just shadows. I'm still setting two plates at the table, watching the steam rise from a cup that isn't yours. The silence here is getting loud, it's heavy. I'm tracing circles on the wood and counting floorboards. You left your sweater hanging on a hallway hook. It still holds the ghost of how we used to be. Now I'm just a stranger in a house house we built, searching for the version of you that loved me. And now we're just fading shadows of us, blurring at the edges, turning into dust. I'm reaching out for hands that aren't there to hold, watching every promise we made turn to gold and cold. The light is dying out and I'm losing the rush of the way it felt before we were just fading shadows of us. I saw your car turn down a different street today, and for a second my heart forgot what I'd done. I almost called to tell you that the sky looks great, but you're not the one I talk to when there's no sun. It's funny how the forever we both swore we had could disappear like breath against the window pane. Now I'm just a memory you're trying to forget, a little bit of records left out in the rain. Yeah, we're just fading shadows of us, blurring at the edges, turning into dust. I'm reaching out for hands that aren't there to hold, watching every promise we made turn to gold, then cold. The light is dying out and I'm losing the rush of the way it felt before we were just fading shadows of us. Do you ever look back and wonder where you went the exact moment the fire burned out? Or was it a slow leak, a quiet descent until there was nothing left to scream about? Now I'm just haunting the corners of this room, waiting for a sun that's never gonna rise. We're just outlines in the dark, no more fire, just a dying spark. I'm letting go of the ghost, but I'll miss the shadow of you the most. Fading shadows, just shadows. The clock on the wall has forgotten to tick. Every second feels like a mile. I'm breathing in air that's heavy and thick, while I try to remember your smile. I go to the places where we used to hide, but the echoes have all gone to sleep. There's a hollowed out canyon opening wide, and a promise I couldn't quite keep. Now there's a silence running through my veins, a quiet kind of fire, a freezing kind of rain. I'm calling your name, but the wind won't reply. Just a ghost of a whisper, a pale lullaby. It's the sound of the end, it's the weight of the chains. Nothing pulse is a rhythm that's missing a beat, like a song with the melody gone. I'm walking the ghosts of these empty streets, waiting for a light that won't turn on. Now there's a silence running through my veins, a quiet kind of fire, a freezing kind of rain. I'm calling your name, but the wind won't reply. Just a ghost of a whisper, a pale lullaby. It's the sound of the end, it's the weight of the chains. Nothing but silence in my veins. Is this how it feels when the heartbeat slows, when the blood turns to static and ice? I'm a map of a city that everyone knows, but I've paid such a heavy price to realize that us was just noise in the dark. And now the quiet is leaving its mark. It's so loud, the way you're not here. The silence is all I can hear, flowing through me, cold and blue. Silence in my veins without you. The clock on the wall has forgotten to tick. Every second feels like a mile. I'm breathing in air that's heavy and thick, while I try to remember your smile. I go to the places where we used to hide, but the echoes have all gone to sleep. There's a hollowed out canyon opening wide, and a promise I couldn't quite keep. Now there's a silence running through my veins, a quiet kind of fire, a freezing kind of rain. I'm calling your name. And now the quiet is leaving its mark. It's so loud, the way you're not here. The silence is all I can hear, flowing through me, cold and blue. Silence in my veins without you. I'm picking up pieces of glass from the floor, from the night that we finally broke. The scent of your perfume still clings to the door, mixed with the smell of the smoke. We used to be music, we used to be gold. Now we're just static and grit, a story that's already been bought and sold, and we're just the wreckage of it. Now I'm living in the echoes of bitter ends, counting the cracks that will never mend. The I love yous have curdled and turned into wine under the weight of a hollow goodbye. It's a jagged old sound that breaks and bends, trapped in the echoes of bitter ends. Your name on my tongue tastes like copper and salt, a flavor I can't seem to wash. We're drowning in whispers of whose was the fault, while the memories start to squash. I see you in windows of cafes we knew, but you're looking right through my ghost. It's funny how fast I became just a guide to the one who once loved me the most. Now I'm living in the echoes of bitter ends, counting the cracks that will never mend. The I love yous have curdled and turned into wine under the weight of a hollow goodbye. It's a jagged old sound that breaks and bends, trapped in the echoes of bitter ends. There's no friends in the sand and just scars in the cold. No silver lining in stories we told. Just the slam of a door and the screech of the tires and the ash from the heat of our desperate fires. Bitter ends, they ring in my ears, louder than laughter, louder than tears. The echo is all that remains, the sharp stinging sound of the chains. Yeah, it's bitter, so bitter. The end. Picking up pieces of glass from the floor, from the night that we finally broke. The scent of your perfume still clings to the door, mixed with the smell of the smoke. We used to be music, we used to be gold. Now we're just static and grit. A story that's already been bought and sold, and we're just the wreckage of it. Now I'm living in the echoes of bitter ends, counting the cracks that will never mend. The I love yous have curdled and turned into wine under the weight of a hollow goodbye. It's a jagged old sound that breaks and it bends, trapped in the echoes of bitter ends. Your name on my tongue tastes like copper and salt, the flavor I can't seem to wash. We're drowning in whispers of whose was the fault, while the memories start to squash. I see you in windows of cafes we knew, but you're looking right through my ghost. It's funny how fast I became just a guide to the one who once loved me the most. Now I'm living in the echoes of bitter ends, counting the cracks that will never mend. The I love yous have curdled and turned into wine under the weight of a hollow goodbye. It's a jagged old sound that breaks and it bends, trapped in the echoes of bitter ends. There's no friends in this ain't just scars in the cold. No silver lining in stories we told. Just the slam of a door and the screech of the tires and the ash from the heat of our desperate fires. Bitter ends, they ring in my ears, louder than laughter, louder than tears. The echo is all that remains, the sharp stinging sound of the chains. Yeah, it's bitter, so bitter. The end. I saw you standing by the edge of the crowd, in that coat with the missing button. I wanted to scream, to cry out loud, but the words felt heavy and sudden. I opened my mouth to call out your name, to tell you I'm sorry, or tell you I'm lost, but the oxygen died in the heat of the flame, and I couldn't afford what a hell would cost. The air in the room turned to solid stone. caught in my throat. But no sound comes through. Every silent exhale is still wanting you. It's stuck, it's tight. I'm losing the fight. Just my breath caught. Staring at the wood of this old hollow box, counting the scratches and the dents. I haven't tuned it since the day the world stopped and everything started making sense. The neck is warped and the bridge is starting to lift, just like the plans we used to make. I'm holding on to what's left of the gift, even if my hands begin to shake. Because broken strings still play a jagged little tune, a melody that's lonely as a winter afternoon. It's out the key and it's snapping in the dark, trying to find the rhythm of a dying spark. The music's gone thin and the notes are all gray, but somehow broken strings still play. I try to replace them, to start something new, to find a sound that didn't feel like you. But the tension is gone and the silver is frayed, and I'm terrified of the silence we made. Every sharp edge is a word I should have said. Every flat note is a ghost inside my head. I'm strumming the air with why it used to be, waiting for the harmony to set me free. Because broken strings still play a jagged little tune, a melody that's lonely as a winter afternoon. It's out of key and it's snapping in the dark, trying to find a rhythm of a dying spark. The music's gone thin and the notes are all gray, but somehow broken strings still play. But somehow broken strings still play. You can't fix the snap once the metal gives way. You can't rewind the things that we chose to say. I'm playing a masterpiece on a wreck of a frame, and every vibration is screaming your name. They still play, even when they hang loose, even when there's no more use. A bitter sound, a hollow ring. I'm still clutching to a broken thing. Yeah, they're broken, but they still play. They still play for you. I saw you standing by the edge of the crowd in that coat with the missing button. I wanted to scream, to cry out loud, but the words felt heavy and sudden. I opened my mouth to call out your name, to tell you I'm sorry, or tell you I'm lost. But the oxygen died in the heat of the flame, and I couldn't afford what hell would cost. The sun is hitting the kitchen floor in that way that used to feel like home. But now it's just a spotlight on the empty chair and the weight of being alone. I made a pop for two out of habit again. The steam is curling like a ghost in the air. I'm staring at the ceramic rim, wishing you were sitting there. An hour's gone by, or maybe it's three. The clock is just a circle on the wall. The surface of the liquid is a dark, still sea, waiting for a tear to fall. I took a sip and a bit like ice, a bitter reminder of the way we changed from a fire that felt like paradise to something cold and rearranged. Now it's cold coffee and a cold heart, watching the morning fall apart. The warmth is gone and the sugar didn't help. I'm drowning in the bitterness by myself. It's hard to swallow when the love runs dry, and the only thing left is a black and white sky, just a cup full of shadows and a cold heart. I could pour it out and start a new brew, but it wouldn't change the fact that I'm missing you. There's no microwave for a love that's died, no way to heat up the hollow inside. It's just stagnant and dark, it's settled in deep, a promise that neither of us could keep. Yeah, it's cold coffee and a cold heart, watching the morning fall apart. The warmth is gone and the sugar didn't help. I'm drowning in the bitterness by myself. It's hard to swallow when the love runs dry, and the only thing left is a black and white sky, just a cup full of shadows and a cold heart. Leave it on the counter. Let the stain settle in. This is where the lonely begins. Cold coffee, cold heart. I think I'll just sit here in the dark. Yeah, it's cold.